you here today. And glad to watch the replay later too as well. These cars are starting to leave the pits. Sorry, I'm just discombobulated. A lot going on this afternoon. The pits for the qualifying session. Currently riding with the number 10 of Sandberg. Hope everyone's just having a terrific day today. You're watching the second round. Actually, there's going to be a second and third round today at Brands Hatch, presented by EXILED Motorsports. And the qualification has just begun. I'm going to go over the standings here in just a moment. Just bear with me. Today's been kind of a busy afternoon for me. Have some car issues of my own. Been a bit of a hassle today. I was planning on going out to dinner with my uncle tonight, and now I'm going to miss it with my battery. So here we go. Enough of that. We're going to check out the standings so far after one race. It's no doubt going to change dramatically after today. You see it on your screen. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not buffering for you guys. For some reason my screen is buffering. Okay, so here's the standings for right now. It's not buffering for you guys. For some reason my screen is buffering. Okay, so here's the standings for right now. It's not buffering for you guys. For some reason my screen is buffering. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down what I have here. Silver. I'm kind of thrown off because I was expecting to see a season rather than just teams. I didn't realize this was teams only breakdown of the events. But I'll just go down it anyway. Pulse Sim Sport at number 1 with 70 points. Butterfly Effect Esport with 65. Turn 1 BP with 60 points. Pulse number 137, 57. Sim Sport Racing with 48 points. That's the Pro. Silver is APR Racing, 54 points. Fitted QK Motorsport 32 with 51 points. Caterpillar Racing 45. Fitted UK Motorsport 88 with 42 points. Caterpillar Racing 36. APR Rouge 34. TBC 32. And the amateur is Silent Chill Racing with 40 points. Fitted UK Motorsport Cobra Racing with 30 points. Turn 1 with 28. East Seniors Old Man, 26 points. KB Racing, 24 points. Lister Racing, 22 points. Now, we're going to look at the results for round 1. If it loads. There we go. And again, it's in teams rather than actual drivers. Which is kind of taking me back because I was expecting to see actually drivers rather than teams. But yeah, Pulse Sim Sport. I don't have to go over this again because I just went over it in the other chat. I mean, in the other on the other page. So I'm just not even gonna go through all that. I was expecting to see driver and car names rather than team names. So I was a bit thrown off there. Sorry, folks. While I'm here, though, I'm going to take a look at the schedule and tell you what's coming up for the next few weeks. So next week will be Alton Park, which will be round 4. And I'm going to drag this over too so you can have a look. There it is there. Alton Park will be next week, Tuesday the 26th. Followed by May 3rd, Snetterton. Some good tracks. I like these track selections. Misano, May 17th. I hope I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah, Virtual Motorsports Season 9. So they take looks like they take a week off at that in May. May 17th, Misano, the 24th, Kalami, and June 7th, Bathurst. So it gives you an idea of what tracks are to come. Now we're going to go down. Let's see how everyone's doing. Our times for this qualifying session. There's your leaderboard. You have Morant with a 123.362, followed by Dixon with a 123.645, then Fisher 123.8. Sandberg 124.4, Andy 124.6, Hutchinson 124.6. Oh, those guys are really close. Swenson 124.8, Garner 124.9, Olin, Purcell, Hyde, Ferguson, Capelli, Lister, Smith. New contestant, I don't remember this guy from last week. Wilhelmsen. Maybe he was there last week, I just don't remember. With a 128, Sheridan won a 143. I think he's still doing his. He hasn't completed a lap yet, I guess. Currently riding still with Sandberg. We're going to change drivers. And we're going to run with the new, what I think might be a new guy, I'm not sure, is the 333 of Wilhelmsen. Driving the McLaren. Ooh, commentator curse going on. He just spun out right on the grass. Looking pretty snazzy in that paint job though. So we'll move on to Lister. Season 9 was a return. Whoops. Lister's off track. We're going to switch to Capelli. He's off track. Everyone I switched to is off track. We'll sit with the 7-up car of Sharon, and hopefully he'll stay on the track. You see, qualifying is just about over. This season 9 was a return of the silver class. Came back on popular demand. These divisions are 3 different separate team divisions going on in one race. And you can signify that by looking on the screen. You'll see a white code in the bottom left hand next to the car make. You'll see one's silver, one's red, and I think there was another color as well. So there's actually 3 splits in this race. And the races will be a variety of wet, full dry, day, night, and variable. So pay attention, drivers, to what the weather will be. Likely to be changed from week to week. You could they also have their practice servers, and those practice servers will be running the weather settings, so you get to know what you expect ahead of time. The races will have one mandatory pit stop, but no pit window, allowing greater flexibility in terms of strategy. It's a pretty good design of how to do it. I like that. Hey Stefan Buckley, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Also nice of you to stop by. So this first race will be a 25-minute race. Now, I just read on their page that all races will have a mandatory pit stop. I'm not sure on a 25-minute race though. We're about to find out. There's your lineup right there. Okay, Moran starting first, Dixon second, Fisher third, Sandberg fourth, Andy fifth, Gardner sixth, Hutchian Son 7th, Swentz Son 8th, a lot of Sims and Sons. 9th, Bolton, 10 Sheridan, 11 Purcell, 12 Hyde, 13 Ferguson, 14th Capelli, 15th Williamson, 16th Lister, 17th Smith, and 18th Cisco. Stefan Buckley says, no race today, only day without races. Yeah, it's nice to have a... Sure, why not? Join up. It's a pretty organized league, I'll tell you that much. They're looking for more drivers, and I think you'd do very well. I would say you definitely fit in probably the top 6 or 7, something like that. Drivers, there's a little countdown going, as you see in the top, 1 minute 30 seconds left to lift off. Drivers are probably taking a little bio break, getting a little bit something to drink, taking some deep breaths, and about to put in the correct setup, hopefully, for them. Oh yeah, not background noise. Sure that's not the helicopter? Because there's absolutely nothing in the replay booth with me at the moment. It's dead silent here. So I'm thinking the background noise was the helicopter blades. Okay. It was really loud, yeah. You know what? I had turned this way up for practice, so I'm going to turn the sounds of the race down just a bit so it's not overpowering me. So thank you for telling me that. So for practice, I had turned it way, way up. I had actually streamed their practice with no broadcasting. And so I wanted everyone just to really be able to hear the sounds of the cars during that stream. I'm glad you told me so. Also, I kind of had my mic a little bit far, a little too far away from myself as well. We're ready to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. We'll start here pretty soon, I think. There they go. Cars are moving. They do a full place lap here, so one guy in the Porsche taking his time for 100. He's gonna take his spot back. He says, "No, you don't. I'll get my spot back, guy." They're trying to warm their tires up and so on. Hopefully taking a couple deep breaths. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and also if you're watching this replay, appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video presented by EXILED Motorsports. League admin Sandberg and also Handy are the two league admins. If you're interested in joining and need some help finding how to join the league, feel free either to post in chat or underneath in the comments if you're watching it on replay later. I'll be glad to help you get placed in a league. I know quite a few good leagues and always willing to help people find a league that's suited to their talent level. As always, when the race starts, we'll start from Helicam view somewhere around mid-pack so we can keep an eye on the ongoings of the first lap. I just realized I left my cup of coffee in the microwave. That's kind of a bummer. I think the fans are being pretty excited. See the fans off to the side? They're all standing at attention. They're ready for the start. I know I am. That first corner's could be tricky.
Green light. Go, go, go.
There we go. Go, go, go. They're off. Looks like the first bunch has made it through. Everyone so far has made it through the first couple corners fine. Oh, we have two cars go off up here. Let's see how the other guys make it through. There's one car right there. He's doing the right thing. He's taking his time getting back on the track. Luckily, it looks like a disaster was avoided there. Oh, boy! Just saw someone push into somebody else on the outer of the turn there and get pushed off into the dirt. Cold tires early. Just at the beginning of this race, but at the same time it's a sprint race, so you gotta go, go, go. Unfortunately, the 23 of Lister was a bit sacrificed in that, I think 4th or 5th corner. You see him on the mini map. He's in the 23, way back behind all other cars. There's 7th place Gardner. There's Handy getting passed on the inside by Sandberg, I believe. And it looks like Morant is pretty dominant. He's pulled away, and as you can see on the mini map, the gap that he has between himself and the 10 car. Morant would be in the triangle. The leader is always going to be the triangle on the mini map. So far, some nice clean racing. You know, there's a couple hiccups, but we're doing pretty good. Brands Hatch is, what I feel is, you know, it's a tough track. It's like a little high-speed track. I'm gonna go back and take a look. Let's see. Oh wow. Let's see the 888. There he is, right there. There's contact early on between. Wow, there's been a lot of contacts. Holy smokes. Huge list of contacts. Not a lot of incidents, but a lot of contacts. Let's see. The 78 is currently running in third. He had an early contact. Right there. No harm, no foul. Some good door-to-door racing right there. Then he had another contact with some good rubbing and racing. Guys have been able to hold on. Oh, there you go. It's amazing that he was able to maintain third place after that. I mean, issue between the 888 and the 333. Oh wow, that was during that one avoidance period. You know, they all just got jumbled up together. There was not a lot of room for anyone at that point. And then, of course, the incident between, which we broadcasted earlier, between the 2 and the 23 Lister. Oh no, that's even a different one. No, that's the same one, yeah. That was a bummer for Lister. And let's go back. There's Morant. You see the second and third place cars right behind between Fisher and Sandberg. Fourth place is the number 28 of Handy. The Porsche of Swenson is in fifth place. Hutchian and the 32 Lambo in sixth place. Gardner and the McLaren in eighth place. Followed by Dalton, Sheridan, Dixon in 10th, Hyde in 11th. Wow, there's some close racing right there between Purcell and Hyde. He was all over him, but now he got a little loose and fell back a little bit. After he was right up on the, Purcell was right up on the Audi. Smith running in 13th. Cisco in 14th. At 44 Bentley. The number 2 BMW of Ferguson. The 16 of Wilmanson, who is being pressured by the Ferrari right now of Capellini. I'm sorry, that's Capelli, not Capellini. And then you have Lister bringing up the rear. Last but not least. So far you see still nothing has changed in the top four. Handy in fourth, Sandberg in third, Fisher in second, Morant in first. Just clicking down to under 17 minutes left in this race. You still see the Hyde and Audi being hounded by the 42. Oh! Oh, what a shame. Not sure who was that. That was a McLaren. Not sure who that was in the McLaren. '23 has just gone off. So that was, I believe, Gardner and the 94 of Dixon has gotten together. Let's see if we could take a look at that. Oh, wow, it didn't even look like there was contact. That might have been a netcode issue there. Let's see if we can take a look at that from a different view. There we go again. Oh, no, there is contact. Definitely contact. And right before that, something happened to the 80 car. Not seeing anything going on here. It didn't show anything, so I'm not sure what happened. Take a look back at the leaders. See, Handy, the number 28, and fourth. Sandberg has lost some ground to Fisher, and I see Morant pretty much holding 3.4 to 3.5 second lead on Fisher. I don't believe there's a mandatory pit in this race. It's just because it's a sprint race. Discord link. Okay, hold on just a second. Someone's asking for the Discord link. I'm going to get that for them right now. For some reason my Chrome is having issues today, which is problematic. To say the least. So anything to do, I'm just going to put this in the stream too. Anything to do with what I'm doing with ACC or racing on my channel will be posted right here. If you looked at the very top of my channel, I'll put it in the chat as well. But it has events and dates which I put here, and if anything that changes, we put there as well. So I made a league list, all different leagues that I'm involved with, and each league has its ad. Underneath the ad has a link to their Discords as well. So if there's any question or you lose the information, you could always look right there. Whoops, that should, well, that doesn't work. Sorry, I'm gonna discard that. Sorry guys, I probably shouldn't be doing this in the middle of while I'm racing. I'll just send you the link after the race. But if you go to that little web page that I just showed you, it will take you to the Discord link. Kind of lost track on what's going on in the race. This is a very short race, so I really have to pay attention. Here you have Sandberg in third, Fisher in second, Morant in first, Handy and fourth, Svensson in fifth, Hutchinson sixth, Dixon seventh, Bolton eighth, Sheridan ninth, Hyde, as you see, you got a nice pack of cars right there. Hyde with Purcell behind him. Garner has made a nice rebound. I think he was involved in the spin-off earlier. And you see he's back on Purcell again. Ferguson, Smith, Capelli, who's dropped back a little bit, I think, off of Smith. Williamson and Lister. Oh no, Capelli got by Williamson. He was behind Williamson before. This will be easier. I'll just put the link on. There you go. If you go to that link that I just put in chat and scroll down, you'll see the Discord link for Exile Motorsports. Easier just to do it that way. For some reason, when I copied the link from the page, it put this giant link in there. Hopefully that helps the situation. James, welcome. James Big Natty, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. Really appreciate it. So far, there hasn't been any incidents at all in a long time. Been very clean. Still have 18 drivers in the race. This is round 1 of 2. We just had a yellow. It was a number 11 Gardner. Looks like went off. Let's go back. Oh, he's stuck on the curb or something there. Can't see what happened prior to that. Or what caused that issue. As you see, Sandberg now has reeled in Fisher, and he's going to be pressuring him very soon. 8 minutes to go. Here, I'll leave it on this for just a moment as I step away. Sorry about this. Be right back. There's a close-up view of the battle that's going on between Sandberg and Fisher. And those that are viewing, I just want to say thanks again for viewing. I really appreciate it. I'm sure this league appreciates it, and all the other leagues that I broadcast on this channel definitely all appreciate. There's a nice pass there as Fisher lets off and lets Sandberg by. Just completely lift it off and let him cruise on by. Handy is 12 seconds back, but Dixon seems to be gaining. There's Dixon. He seems to be gaining on Handy. Is cut Handy's lead on him to 3.2 seconds. You see, just got a glimpse of Handy ahead of him. And also the number 100 Porsche of Swenson also turning some quick laps. So the first three cars are in the 123 still, while from the 4 car down to the 8th car are all in the 124s, and then the 9th car, 11th car 125s, 12th car 124, as we're slowly ticking down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. People are going to make a move. They're going to have to make a move pretty quick. It looks like Fisher's back ready to reclaim his second place position after he let Sandberg go. It's probably your most interesting battle going on right now. When this race ends, there'll be another qualification before the following race, and as soon as this race ends, I will put up a advertisement for the league sponsor. So it'll be like a 1-minute recess before we go live with the qualifying of round 2. There's Lister, and it just goes off the dirt. Lister is in 18th. Ferguson's gone into the pits. Oh no, Dixon, who was catching up to Handy, is now in the pits. I wonder if these guys think that there's a mandatory pit, even though it wasn't listed as a mandatory pit. Because as you see, there's no mandatory pit set up. There's no pit window or anything. So I'm not sure why Dixon decided to pit, because he was doing so great. He actually was catching up to Handy. There's Handy running in 4th, and now the closest car to him is the Porsche of Swenson. So now you see Hutchinson has caught Swenson. You got a nice streetcar race possibly forming up between Swenson, Hutchinson, and Bolton. So we're going to keep an eye on this for a little bit. Back to Fisher and Sandberg. Under 2 minutes remaining, so if drivers are going to make their moves, they better make a move very quickly, because now's the time. Big Natty says, yes, I know, Stefan, but I'm a young whippersnapper still. Gotta pay for those bills and child support.
On final lap.
Final lap. We have Lister in 17th, Ferguson and Dixon in the pits, Williamson's 14th, Capelli and 12th, Smith and 13th, Cisco in 11th, Purcell and 10th. There he is. Hyde in 9th, Sheridan in 8th. They've all really spread out now. Bolton in 7th as he's following Hutchinson. There's the two closest races. They're between Bolton, Hutchinson, Svensson, and then Fisher and Sandberg, who are the 1 and 2 car on their last lap. As you see, they're at the very top of the map right now. Top of the track. You can see their position is highlighted in red on the mini map. The 80 just went off. Is on the track. I don't know if he's run out of gas or what's going on. Oh, it's pulling. Oh boy, that was risky right there. They're coming around the last turn. Looks like Sandberg's gonna have Fisher.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay, now we're going to switch back to the race for 5th, 6th, and 7th. There you see the two cars trailing the 5th place of Swenson, who was followed. Looks like the battle for 6th and 7th will be between Bolton and Hutchian. And that's just how it's going to end. Neither is able to get by. And Purcell, Sheridan 8th, Purcell 9th, Cisco 10th, and Capelli 11th. Williamson followed by, here, I'll just put up the, there you go. That's the order right there, and Smith just got a 30-second stop and go at the end. I'm not sure if that's going to count or not. Big Natty says, if Exiled had the evening races for US folks, I would look at joining. Really need to find a group Thursday evening. There's a Thursday evening race that I know of, I think 2 places. There's an M4 race starting Thursday nights. That's North America time. I don't know if you'd be interested in that at all. That's at Apollo Racing. And then I want to say Trackalicious has a Thursday night race as well with GT3 cars, I think. Don't quote me on it. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes with round 2. Hang out, and we'll be right back. This message from the league sponsor. All right, I'm back. I'm not closing the stream. I'm just going to run a quick ad because for some reason I've been talking. I had my mic off, so I apologize for that. I did give you another link to the Discord if the other link didn't work. Hopefully that one works. And I'll be right back because I'm going to leave the server, then rejoin. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to run another ad. Be right back. All right, and we're back. Unfortunately, what happened was my game became frozen. I don't know if that. I noticed that other people are just rejoining. We only have 10 drivers now, so something must maybe happened to the server. I don't know. Maybe the server was reset. So hopefully those drivers will come back. As you see, there's 10 cars on the track at the moment, and so I'm glad that it actually froze my game, and I had to reboot my game. So that was interesting. Always learning something new with this game, that's for sure. Again, if you're watching this stream, you're interested in joining Exile Motorsports, there are slots available. Generally, there's 18 to 22 cars show up for their races on Tuesday afternoons. They do have some other races as well. I'm not sure on the dates and times. You would have to look them up. You can find them on Sim Racing GP, Sim GP. That would be a place to look them up. Just look up simracing.gp and they have all the races set up on there. Pretty easy to find. Or just if you're watching this on replay, you could always just put a question below the screen, how do I get in touch with the admins, and I'll help you out as best as I can. I pretty much would do that for any of the leagues, or if anyone's just looking to get placed in a league, I'm always willing to go out of my way to help people find a league that's suitable for them. You could also find some of the videos that I do. I'm also appreciative of any thumbs up on here or on Reddit, and trying to make a habit of posting all my videos on Reddit. ACC has its own discussion channel on Reddit, and also there's a couple recruitment leagues on Facebook. I try to put the videos on to help advertise the leagues as well as my stream. So hopefully there's enough time here. There's only 4 minutes left. I mean, you really have to hustle to put in a couple laps in this shortened qualifier. So some of the fastest guys just put in like a 125 on their second lap, but they still only have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. So there's very minimal time. If you make an error or have an issue, you don't have very much time to correct the issue and get in more laps. So I would say very organized league, administered by a couple younger chaps. Sandberg and Handy. Last year when I did the broadcast for this league, it was under a different administration, and this is my first time dealing with these two guys, and so far so good. Seem to go about things in a very organized manner. Register sends me to an EXILED ad page. I don't know, without looking at it. I'd have to help you like after the broadcast is over, maybe. I'm sorry. Or I'll just send them your information and they could invite you. So Fisher is currently sitting on the pole. Morant, as you see, is behind another car. Is beyond the I don't know if the 44 changed cars, because last time he was in a green car. I don't know if he changed cars or what. He must have changed car schemes. But you have 17 drivers still, even after the first race was over. I'm sure they'll be glad to have you join them, no doubt, because they're definitely looking for drivers. And I think a lot of leagues are having difficulties now because there's so many leagues, and now that COVID has kind of freed up a little bit, people are going back to work, and there's less opportunity for people to drive as much. But unfortunately, I hope this doesn't happen. There's another round of COVID coming now, which is being infected very much in my area. I know parts of China has been shut down. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't know how deadly the new COVID strain is, but I know in both places in China, and now I listen to the news in the New York City area, they're having a lot of issues with big COVID breakouts, which is, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news with that, and hopefully... Oh, now our qualifying is over. Let's stop talking about negative news. But the main thing is, it's hard for them to recruit now, a little bit harder, but in another month or two, kids will be out of college and school, and there'll be more opportunity to get racers for the summer as well. So there's more racers coming this summer. And people having to stay home a lot more because of the gas crunch. Here, look at the times real quick. There we go, right there. So far, Fisher is sitting on the pole this time, but at 1:24.6, and Morant is in the pits. So it looks like he's just going to accept that he's not going to get the pole this time. Last time I think he was in the 1:23s. So you have Fisher, Morant, Sandberg, Dixon is back with the 1:25. Bolton, Hutchinson, Handy is back to 7th. Couldn't get his laps in, I guess. Purcell 8th, Hyde 9th, Sheridan 10th, Smith 11th, Williamson 12th, Lister 13th, Svensson 14th, and Ferguson. I'm not going to say those guys that didn't put in a lap, so. And see, qualifying is over. And they're already out on the grid. Just a quick 30-second bio break for me, or 40-second, whatever it takes, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. 1 minute left. 1 minute and 8 seconds to liftoff. Looks like the weather, it looks like it's gotten a little more cloudy here. Track is fast. Temperature is 24 Celsius. And there's definitely clouds in the sky as well. Doesn't look like rain though, it just looks like clouds. What would be cool is if they did today's weather for this area. Alexa, what town is Brands Hatch Circuit in? Alexa, stop. Alexa, what is the weather today in Kent, England? Ugh. Alexa, what's the weather in Kent, England right now? Six. All right, well, there's your weather forecast for Brands Hatch. We're about to get this race started. Once again, thank you for being here today, or thank you for watching the replay. You're watching Woes. If you're looking for Woes on YouTube, just type in W-E-O-S, W-O-E-S, space ACC, and my channel will come up that way. Woes is short for Willie Owns Esports. I'm very, very glad to have you either watch or even feel free to chat in the channel. Appreciate that as well. Enjoy a good conversation about racing or ACC or the weather or whatever. I hope you enjoy the races as much as I do. There's Cisco in 17th, Gardner, Ferguson in 15th, Swenson, Lister 13th, Smith. They're bottled up a little bit there. Oh wow, we got a car already. Hopefully it's not damaged. Car just hit the wall there. That's a bummer. Not sure was that what car whose car that was. He's already way in the back there. Trying to get his position back. I think it might be Garner. There's no doubt got some damage from that little escapade off the track.
Green light, green light.
It's a shame. All right, we're riding now. We're Purcell. Someone just got a DT. Sandberg already had a bad start and's gotten a DT, which was going to put him behind the 8-ball early in the race. And we're off, and they're on like a stampede. Look at that 3 wide going in. There's a guy that just got turned there. The 333, I think, on the back of Sheridan. Now we got another car. Cisco, is that Cisco? Who's in the black car? Wow, got a lot of stuff going on back here. It wasn't Cisco, that was somebody else driving a Bentley. I think it was a Bentley that I saw go off. It must have been Sheridan. No, it's not Sheridan. Maybe it wasn't a Bentley. It's a black car. Maybe it was, no, it wasn't Ferguson. Anyway, let's take a look at the front. Oh no, he got a little loose on that curb right there, Fisher. Almost lost it. Held on to it. Huge bummer for Sandberg, though. He's going to stay out for a lap or two, even though he's got the DT. Oh! Oh! Fisher went off. And now there's contact between... Oh, they were going at 3 wide, 4 wide. Look at this. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. And Fisher has also had all kinds of problems. He had a nice lead. Now Sandberg is taking a lead, but he's got a DT. He's going to have to stop. And the first 5 cars are all packed together. You're seeing some rubbing and racing and contact and everything else going on. And Handy, who is in 7th and is now in that lead pack of cars, everyone's within reaching distance. And Dixon, you see in the background there, is like, hey, let me get in. I want to get in there. Let me get in. Hey, guys, wait up. Pretty sure that was Dixon. Oh, Dixon's in 3rd. I'm sorry. That's actually Purcell that's looking to catch up. There he is right there. But see, he's not too far behind. So Sandberg still has not, I don't know if he doesn't realize there's a DT. We'll find out on this lap because it said that he only had 2 laps left to pit. It's still showing DT, but he's got a nice cushion, so he'll be able, you know, it's nice and early in the race, so he'll be able to make the time up, I think. But he's got himself a nice commanding start. Fisher just got offline a couple of times, and I don't know if that was some kind of strategy or if he did it on purpose or what, but he went from 1st to 4th, and he had a nice cushion, and he went off, I think, like twice. Poor guy. Handy in 5th. There you go. Sandberg just took the pit now. He's got to drive through. He's got to take it nice and easy so he can get out, clear the penalty. Don't go out of there too fast, Fisher. Sandberg. He's cleared the penalty. It's coming back. Oh no! Wow! Oh my goodness! He just missed him. That was Williamson, I think, in the 333 that, yeah, that was Williamson. I'm starting to learn the names and numbers. No, that wasn't Williamson. I got it wrong. It was Lister that got sideways in front of Sandberg. Sandberg's already up to 12th now. He's going to have his hands full, but he does have a lot of time in the race to catch up. So we're at 24 seconds and 24 minutes and 20 seconds left. So he does have time to make up a substantial amount of positions. Should be interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. But right now we're going to look at Fisher, Dixon, and Morant. Morant won the first race in a very dominant fashion and now has first place once again. The 40 and 80 have gotten together. the 33, I'm sorry, the 33 and the 80. The 80 is Hyde and Sheridan. Let's take a look at what happened there. He just didn't slow down enough, and he hit the Audi from behind. So that was one, and then right before that, the 333 and the 80 were involved. You see the 7-Up 33 is pitting right now. And right before that, the 7-Up car spun. And then, oh wow, another car just hit another car right to his left. And let's see, the 28 and the 88 got together. Take a look at that. Their teammates collided. Morant still leading. 333 had an issue. Not sure what exactly happened, didn't show it. Okay, we're just going through and looking at some of the events that happened earlier in the race. It's always good for the drivers all to see. Like, because after the race sometimes they're like, what happened there? I don't remember it, or whatever, and they don't save the replay. This is early on. Not seeing any contact whatsoever in some of these replays. It's between the 40 and the 42, it says. There's some contact there, it was right there. He just bumped him from behind. And now we're back live again. After doing a little recap, yeah, Morant has pulled out a substantial lead here over Dixon. Good battle between Dixon and Fisher, though. Andy's 4 seconds behind. Bolton right behind him. Hutchinson in 6th. Purcell in 7th, and Purcell has Gardner all over him. This looks like a rerun from the race before. Let's sit in with Gardner. Been very, very busy at the beginning of this race, much busier than the first race. He's going for the... Look at that car, that's a beautiful paint job on the side of that car. As Gardner executes a pass over Purcell, and now Purcell also has the 100 Porsche behind him. He's running in 9th place. There's Sandberg with 20 minutes left, trying to make positions up. Sees the red dot on the track right now. You see the gap behind him and the gap in front of him. Since he came out of the pits, he's made up 2 spots. And currently he's 4.6 seconds behind Swenson, who we're riding with right now in the Porsche in Park Place Motorsports. I'll get all the teams down. It's just going to take me a while. This is team racing rather than solo racing. So when I clicked on the points today, I didn't realize that it was team racing, and I was expecting to see all the drivers listed in their positions from last week with its teams, and so it's going to take me a little time before I learn all the different teams and who drives for what team. So far, this has been a pretty darn good race. Purcell's last lap was a 126.5 and Gardner's last lap was a 25.6, so he's gaining on the guy in front of him. Hutchinson is faster than Garner last lap, and Bolton and the first 5 cars all on the 124s. There's Fisher and Dixon. I'm noticing about Fisher is, from Missouri, from the last race, he's very, very careful racer. Not that other guys aren't, but I noticed last race when Sandberg challenged Fisher, Fisher actually just let off and let him by, and I think I feel probably Fisher's the type of driver that would rather just let off or not be confrontational, why just finish. He wants to finish the race. More of a, I would say definitely some aspects to it. Oh, he just goes off a little bit. I would say some aspects of his racing are very gentlemanly. Let's see how gentlemanly he is now, but he just lost a ton of time. Came back with on the track, so very safe rejoin. But unfortunately, also there goes his chance to challenge for second place as he's dropped back almost 4 seconds behind Fisher. I mean behind Dixon, I'm sorry. So, it looks like we have to go back to 8th place to find any kind of possible interesting positional races. We'll just go over everyone. Lister is in 16th. Smith, 15th. Hyde, 14th. Williamson, 13th. Ferguson, 12th. Cisco, 11th. Weird, now it says my chat just disconnected. That's strange. Sandberg, 9th. Swenson, 8th. Gardner, 7th. See the gap? We're gonna see Sandberg as now passing Swenson. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my chat disconnected and then reconnected. So Sandberg is now moved up from the early DT he had, and it just shows don't give up. He's moved all the way up from 12th place to 9th. And he's actually, well, he's not getting a ton, but he's gaining almost a half second on the 7th place car. You see by the mini map, they're all very much spread out. Hopefully this broadcast came through okay today. I'm not feeling 100% myself this afternoon. Just trying to do the best I can. I had a lot of distractions this afternoon. It's kind of put me off a little bit. We have Lister in 16th, Smith, Hyde, See, it's had some damage on the back of Hyde's car. Damage on Woolens' car. Lister's car looks pretty clean. Ferguson's looking pretty clean. Cisco's got a nice shiny paint job. Purcell's got some damage on the back of his car. The number 100 is looking pretty good. And there's Sandberg. He's got a little scuff, it looks like, on the back of his car. Right to the left of his butterfly. You see, he's starting to slowly catch up to Gardner. We've just gone underneath the 13-minute marker, so it'd be interesting as if he could catch up to Garner. I think he might be able to catch up to Gardner, but I'm not so sure he'll be able to catch up to Hutchinson before the end of this race. Also, thank you people for liking the stream. We got 3 likes today. I really appreciate that. I'm not sure if that really makes a difference in the overall of it, but it's just nice to know that you got a couple likes. And all this that people do, you know, it takes time and effort. Don't get paid for any of it. Hopefully someday I'll have 1,000 followers, and at that point be able to collect enough for a cup of coffee or two from YouTube ads. Fisher getting by Handy? No. Who was I just passed behind him? Oh, Smith. Lap car Smith. Right in front of Fisher, you see Dixon. And we have a car, the 333 is off. It is completely off the track. Very safe spot. I think he's going to fall to 15th place. See, Sandberg has now caught the Lamborghini, and he's going to be going for 6th place very soon. So great job and great effort by Sandberg, as he's going to collect a lot more points. He's moved up from 12th to 13th from 7th after, I think, he started 3rd. Let me check. So, yeah, Sandberg originally, good guess. Sandberg originally started in 3rd place, then had on the start, had a drive-through. On lap 3, he pitted and came out like 13th or 12th, and now he's back up to 7th. The biggest mover of the race is Garner. Where's Garner? There's Garner right here. He's showing us behind Bolton. Oh, wow, what happened to, I don't know what happened to Sandberg. He must have slowed down or had off or something, because all of a sudden he slowed a lot, and which has allowed both Bolton and Gardner maybe to catch up a little. In front of Sandberg is Case Smith, who is a blue flag car. We're just going under 9 minutes left in the race. Andy in 4th place. And Fisher is still, he had fallen back behind Dixon and now he's caught back up again. Great job. I'm not sure if Dixon slowed down quite a bit or what, but Fisher had fallen way behind and now he's caught up to Dixon. And you see it's getting sunnier, the sun's starting to come out. And Fisher's lapse times have improved as his last lap was his fastest lap of the race. His personal fastest. The fastest lap of the race belongs to Sandberg, which was a 124.085. All right, thanks, Big James. Appreciate it. Let's see, Fisher chose to go to the inside and decides not to. I really like this guy's driving style. Really like the way Fisher drives. And I don't know Fisher from a hole in the wall. Don't know the guy, don't know who he is, know nothing about him, but I just really like his driving style. Take a quick look at Sandberg. Now Garner, something that happened in Garner and Bolton, these guys, Swenson had caught up to Sandberg, but now you see Sandberg has bared down again and is going back to try to catch Hutchinson, which would be 5th place. That would be amazing. There's 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. If Sandberg was to catch up to Hutchinson, see Hutchinson got in the dirt, I think, up there, of the dirt trail. If he's able to catch Hutchinson, that would be amazing to get a top 5. See, Hutchinson is hitting off track just a little bit. Maybe he's getting loose. I don't know. Or pushing too hard as he sees Sandberg in his rear view. He knows Sandberg's coming with 5.5 minutes left. See, very close racing. Still, look at all the laps. Fisher is just very good, precise racing by Fisher. Oh, goes to the inside. And really, it looks like Dixon is holding up Fisher, but Fisher's, being the careful driver that he is making sure that when he does pass, it will be a clean pass. And they're coming up on a slower car. Maybe he'll be able to take advantage of that point. Goes a little bit wide there, but keeps it on track. The slower car, Smith knew exactly where to move out of the way. Good on him. That's what you call someone that's very seasoned at getting past. Knows how to be passed. Although what? Oh, DT! Garner just got a DT. Smith, where's Smith? Or maybe that wasn't Smith that they passed. Garner's in the pits now, and he was your 4th place driver, so that's gonna change things. He's already dropped to 10th place. It said on my screen that Garner was Where's Gardner? Oh, is he left? I think he left the server. Maybe his number was 4. Maybe he wasn't in 4th place, maybe his number was in 4th, because I noticed that Sandberg hasn't moved up in position. The Lamborghini is hanging in pretty tough. 3 minutes left. If he could just keep it on the track, he might still, the Lamborghini might just be able to hang on to 5th place. The Lamborghini is using all of the track. Tires seem to be getting a little loose, and right there, Sandberg just gained a huge chunk of time. There's still your fight between Dixon see how close he is right there. In the corners, he gets right up tight to Dixon, and he seems to know how to just use all of the track as well. Very pinpoint driving going on by Dixon. And Morant, here's Morant, just to mention him. He just has a huge gap, so we're not spending too much time on him, but great job by Morant. But Fisher is just putting on an exhibition on close driving. Oh, I bumped him right there. That's a good way of practicing, man. If you do that all the time, race like that, and you find somebody that, you know, you learn their making points and just spend time sitting behind them, and it's a great way to practicing staying on somebody through the corners. So 56 seconds left, coming to the end of this race. Cisco has moved into the 10th position. We get a top 10 most likely. Purcell in 9th. The car behind him is a lap down. Bolton in 8th. Swenson in 7th. Sandberg, as you see, has caught up to the Lamborghini with 28 seconds. Is he going to make his move? To keep an eye on both of these right now. We're not on the last lap yet, almost. The leader's coming around.
All right,
there you
the
go.
leader is on the
Leader
final
on the
lap. Give it a
final lap.
push.
Should be interesting to keep an eye on these two drivers. Sandberg behind the Lamborghini and Fisher behind the BMW. There he goes. He just left the level barrel opening, but he closed it. This is the battle for 2nd place. Can Fisher get by Dixon? Dixon definitely driving defensively. If this would be a good place to get a good run on right through here. Leader just has a little ways to go, and the 80 has gone off track in front of the 80. At the front of the, he just wanted to get out of the way of the leader, it seems. He's back on track again. That was Hyde in the Audi, and he's about to cross start Fisher. There we go. He's making his move. Oh God! Nope, he didn't get him. They had contact a little bit. Rubbing is racing. That kind of stupid term. I hate to use that term, but that's what it was there. And Hutchinson holds off Sandberg for 5th. Sandberg gets 6th. Another tight race for 7th and 8th. Look at this. 7th holds on. Svensson, or was it Bolton finished ahead of Swenson. Here comes Purcell. Cisco gets a 9th, I think. Ferguson 10th. Smith 11th. Hyde 12th. Lister 13th. Some chat extracurricular chat after some not. Easy 1-2 pulls better than Butterfly. After some protesting, not so much. Haha. And that's some comments going on. If you've watched this broadcast, really thank you. It's been a great 2 races. The second one I feel was more exciting than the first. And thank you those that chatted today. Stefan Buckley and Big Natty, thanks for stopping by. Didn't have a lot of live viewers, but I appreciate the couple that were here, and also I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of replay views. And this has been broadcast of Exiled Virtual Motorsports Season 9 at Brand Hatch. This was 2 rounds 2 and 3, and hopefully we'll see you back here again next week. Thank you for watching Woes on YouTube. I am Willie Owens. Thank you very much for watching this broadcast, and if you're watching the replay, please hit the follow button or the subscribe button. Thanks so much for even watching any of it. Really appreciate it. And I'm sure the leagues that are involved in this channel also really appreciate you taking an interest. Hope you all have a great day. This has been a very good stream. I appreciate it. We'll close with an ad from the sponsor. Exile's sponsor.